What's going on? What's going on? Welcome to the, you know what time it is. It's that time, right? May's coming up. It's the ShanGodiac, you know. This is ShanGo Ray, aka Real Deal Ray, your intuition's mouthpiece. When that monkey mind wants to just take over and have you jumping from tree to tree and shit, you know what I'm saying? Got you going all over the place. This is for May 2017. It's not the whole month, just from May 1st to May 15th. Okay, so we're gonna chunk it down a little bit. My goal is to keep these a little bit more concise, give you the most amount of usable information or whatever it is, that a little heads up or anything that you might need, that um, might need from this reading, so you can get in and get out and get about your your travels, your day, whatever you're doing. And yeah, so what is it that Pisces needs to know from May 1st, 2017 to um May 15th, 2017. All right. You know, we make shit fresh here. You know, ain't no store bought shit like pre cooked stuff. This is, we have to cook it up here fresh. You know what I'm saying? All right. Okay. You can look at the spread now. All right. So we're gonna go with see what's the main theme here of for these first 2 weeks of May. Because many of you Pisces have been calling for something, so it's my intention to give you what you need in every way you need it. Okay. Oh, see that main theme, of course, Ace of Spades. Now, um, major, kind of like a spiritual initiation thing going on with many of you Pisceans. I'm seeing, and I'm definitely feeling. A lot of you are getting. You got these spiritual initiations coming to you in the most weirdest ways. Might come in the way of a child, your child, having to deal with something with your child, with your lover, with somebody else you just maybe, a thing or something, but it might be a little bit more than a thing on a spiritual level. Doesn't mean it's going to be soulmate, twin flame, you're getting married, all that. It just means that there's, you pick up things along the way. There's gateways, there's people can be a form of a spiritual initiation. So, uh, that's definitely something. And being that it's a spiritual initiation, some type of new spiritual initiation phase going on. Yet another phase, huh, Pisces? And like, great, another phase. Doesn't have to always be, so traumatic though. Um, a new job can also be a disguise for spiritual initiation. You ever think about that? When you go and work somewhere and you get hired somewhere, there's no, I mean, infinite possibilities open up at that place. First of all, who you going to meet there? Or who you going to meet through who you meet there? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it just goes on and on. I can burn up a whole video on just all of that. But so I'm sensing there's this newness, this restarting here for you Pisces. Y'all are still like the high priests of the zodiac type thing. So definitely that is the main theme here. Let's see if we can get any other little yes, emotional power. There's some. This is also going to. You're going to come into this new level. You're going to begin to come into this new level within the next 2 weeks of this emotional power and emotional mastery. And of course, this also has to do with you being able to control your emotions and become aware of your emotions and become aware of when these little thoughts pop up that make these emotions happen. Okay? Because you're always feeling your thoughts. That's what you're always feeling. And you're not feeling anything else but your thoughts. And your thoughts are your interpretation and all that other good stuff. So, that's definitely a part of it. Oh my God. Two eights, baby. Two eights. Wow. A lot of shit's going to be opening up for you. And some of you know what? Some of you, somebody's taking a trip, huh? Somebody's doing some traveling right now or about to travel. You about to take a trip, maybe possibly some type of vacation or something. But someone's taking a trip. Two eights, you bouncing, and you got the eight of financial power too. As far as you got some good juju behind you, as far as your finances go. I do want to say also though, for some of you, for some of you, there is a power struggle going on between you and somebody else also, and that's also kind of helping to formulate the spiritual initiation of sorts that you're entering into, especially with this new month of May. So, but all in all, you looking. This is actually looking really good. I'm saying, but for a few particular, there is some type of power struggle going on, and it's almost maybe a power struggle, really within yourself. Do you go for what you think you want, or do you go for what your heart's telling you? You know, one more card for that. And once again, the Four of Clubs. And it's upside down. If you can't see the dot, that dot right there, that's how I determine whether certain cards are upside down or not. So, you got to balance your mind. You got to balance your mind out right now. Right now, your emotions are also extremely high right now, but your mind is also. I would say your thought process right now is kind of unstable right now. Your thoughts got you going like everywhere. So if there is something that is depleting you, it's definitely going on inside your own head. That's one of the biggest culprits right there, because that's like the one thing you really have control over. Okay, so let's go and see what challenges are happening here. Hmm. Yeah, we got this. Some of y'all are paying for some shit you done did, and it's coming back to you in the form of. And somebody just got caught stealing at their work, so they lost their job. It's almost like instant karma type shit. And some of you Pisces out there have been really, just very, you just kind of gotten into like a really shitty outlook. You're almost kind of pessimistic and stuff. So like, that has also been affecting some of y'all's health as well. Um, but once again, your intuition is on freaking hit. But some of the external challenges here, and somebody's getting like, I feel like there's just this sense of like you got to pay some shit back right now. Pisces. Some of you Pisces are in that mode where it's like, God damn, like not now, but like this is when it's happening. So, um, and believe me, before you know it, like it's going to actually help things to smooth out. So, just kind of flow with it. Don't resist it, is what I'm saying. Okay, so we're going to go here, gateways of opportunity. And so, if some of you, um, some of you need are like natural salesmen also. So some of you need to be, you're very good with people, you're very good at gauging people, because obviously you're able to use your intuition in such ways, in a multiple approach of ways. So you'd want to get into something, or even selling yourself, which is one of the biggest things, and that goes along with selling the sizzle and the steak, Pisces. Okay, so you might want to start a little side hustle or something that can quickly, or that can turn into something else, and turn into your main hustle. Um, But there's some type of gateway of opportunity for a lot of you Pisces going on that has to do with being in some type of a selling situation. I'm not going to say what kind of selling now. Okay, but yeah, definitely. Okay, this is the unexpected or the unknown. Okay. Okay, Pisces, I'm seeing some problems with your family here. Okay, there's some family problems going on now. For some of you, let me clarify. That means your immediate family, either your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your husband, your wife, and with your children. Um, but for others, it's going to be the influence of certain family members, a large group. Like some of you have some large families, and some of the influence, like it's going to kick in within the next 2 weeks, but you're not going to see it necessarily coming. Well, now you can a little bit, but so you're not going to be so taken aback. But there's going to be some ill shit with some of your family members. Some of y'all are going to have it out with some of your family members, but because it's going to be almost totally unexpected. Like you weren't expecting this, but there's definitely something with some family members, and some of y'all are also you also been worried about your relationship a lot. It's consuming a lot of your time. Yeah, it's been consuming a lot of your time, and I just did two of us, so we had a 5 and an 8. So we have some mental mastery, some mental power actually, and then we have some. Um, we got this upside down 5 of clubs, and what she's telling me is that there's been some arguments. There's been a lot of. It's just been a lot of arguments lately, and a lot of you Pisces actually kind of dominate in some of the arguments. And then some of you just like retreat and don't really, say too much. But yeah, it's been a lot of arguments, a lot of worrying about. Okay, we're about to wrap this up here. This is the spirit advice column. Oh, we got another 8. Look at this shit. Full of eights. Full of eights. 8 of spades here, baby. Yeah, that's overcoming any work and health challenges. So that's if you might have got something here or something there, like within the next 2 weeks, like you're gonna have that chutzpah. You know what I'm saying? That good juju to like really overcome anything. And spirit's just kind of letting you know right now. Look, whatever it is, I know it's easy to worry about it, but don't. Okay. Now, spirit also told me you have 5 clients coming up. They could either be a half-hour session, they could either be an hour long. But because of y'all's work together, you and your client, there's going to be some miraculous shit popping off for your clients. And I was like, what? And they're like, yeah. So I don't know who these 5 are, but I know that there's 5 clients coming up. I don't know who they are yet. And Spirit also specified you don't know them yet. You haven't worked with them before. There is going to be some miraculous shit popping up. There's like this gateway opening up, and there's something, because of the work you, and of course it's going to benefit me spiritually also, because I'm the consummate student as far as I'm concerned. I'll always be a student. You never know it all. So I learn more from my clients and anybody who I've taught than they've gotten from me, hands down. So, anyways, this was your Shangodiac for the next about 2 weeks. See you in a week and a half then, okay? Come see me. Look in the description box for any information you need there about how to get in contact with me or whatnot. All right, peace.